Now, what we want to do is start customizing this one right here. I'm going to go and click customize here, and I want to show you the general tools and the layout that we have available with Shopify when designing a site. So they use what's called a section layout. Some people call it a strip layout, but you can see when I hover over this, this is all outlined in blue here. That is one section. If we scroll down, this entire area, this product list is another section. And then down here we have our footer, which is technically another section, as well as on the top we have our header. The way Shopify shows us this is not interactive. It's just going to highlight everything on the right side and we can click and edit that. But on the left side, we have this tree, this hierarchy of how the website is structured. So we've got the hero, we've got the product list right here, we've got the footer and the header. That's it. Pretty simple website to start with. If we want to add new sections in there, we can either hover between where this little blue button pops up and says add section, or we can click add section on the bottom. So if I add a new section, maybe this section, let's just go with a really simple one. I'll say custom section. We'll talk about how those other ones are set up in a minute, but I think it's helpful to see how a custom section is built. Now, before we go and edit it, let's click on the little back button there. And you can see next to the word custom section, we have this little 6-dot array, and that's true for all of them. We can rearrange the entire website by shifting the sections up and down. So if I click on this and drag it up, this will now be, I can actually put it right between product list and hero. So let's collapse that. This is the new section. You can't see it because there's nothing in it at the moment. We have to add what's called blocks. So blocks are going to be within a section, and this could be images, this could be text, it could be buttons. So let's click add block, and you'll see, as I mentioned, there are a lot of different elements or blocks that we can add in here. Let's start off by adding maybe an image. So I added an image, and that image is taking up this entire block. And you'll notice every time I add something like a section or a block, it brings up this little interface on the left side. So that's the editor for that element. So if I go back, you'll see here, if I want to edit the section as a whole, I click on that. If I want to edit the image or the block in particular, I click on that. So we can select our image. Let's select an image. I'm going to upload one. So we have an image, it's selected. I'll say done, and that will add that as my first image on here.